Yo, what's good, YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best of Warzone 3 settings. If you guys do enjoy it, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to quit talking and let me get straight into it. For controller settings, you guys want to have head and button layout. If you're playing on a regular PS5 controller like I am, I would recommend you guys to put L2 button jumper tactical. Now, this does take like probably a day of getting used to, but if you do get used to the setting, it's very good and it'll really help you. So I definitely recommend to have L2 button jumper tactical if you have a regular controller. L1 button ping off, flip L1 L2 R1 L2 on, stick layout default, controller vibration off, trigger effect off, dead zone inputs. This is all based on your controller, by the way. So if you want to test how much when you don't have stick drift, keep going down or start from wherever, right? And then see on the where it says left stick on the right side has a 2 and a 3. So you want to keep going up until it says 0. And then if it says 0, move your stick and just make sure they're both at 0. When you move it, it goes back to 0. And then when you keep it still, it's still at 0. For your left stick and right stick, that's all on your controller. Left stick max, it's going to be at 100. I recommend putting it to 60. Ever since I put it at 60, I had better aim, and it's honestly just better. Right stick max, 100. L2, R2 button, dead zone, that's all on your controller, like I said. For aiming, I put on an 8.8 sensitivity. Most pro players, I'm pretty sure, play on like through an 8 through a 10-ish, or 7 through a 10. Around that. I wouldn't go any higher than 12 if you want me to be honest with you. You could go 13, but 13 is the very max, very max. I wouldn't go past 13 at all. But I play on an 8.8, 80th sensitivity multiplier 0.85. All that is 1 for sensitivity multiplier. Vertical aim axis all standard. Tactical stance sensitivity multiplier 0.90. Aim response curve type, I play on dynamic. If you are new to the game, I recommend standard if you're new to the game. But over time, when you get decent at the game and you can control recoil and all that, I would go with dynamic. I was running linear for a long time, but ever since I switched to dynamic, I didn't regret it. My aim has been better, and I honestly regret playing on linear for such a long time. So for aim response curve type, you'd want to be playing on dynamic with a 1 aim assist curve slope scale. 1 ADS sense multiplier, instant, off, target aim assist you want on, of course. Aim assist type, it's default and Black Ops. There's really no difference. I don't even know why Black Ops is in the game anymore. They're literally like the same thing. So for your aim assist type, run default. This doesn't really matter. Yeah, those don't really matter. For gameplay, automatic sprint. You want to have automatic tactical sprint on. You do not want to have automatic sprint. This might take you a few games of getting used to, because trust me, I know I've been playing on automatic sprint for the longest. Because I honestly, it felt weird playing on automatic tactical sprint. It felt weird. I didn't want to get used to it. I didn't want to learn it. But honestly, like I said again, with the aim assist, I regret it. I also regret playing on automatic sprint and not switching it to automatic tactical sprint faster. Slide maintain sprint on, auto move forward off, single tap run off for your grounded mantle, so you don't mount on things or mantle on things you don't want to mount on. Automatic airborne mantle off, automatic ground the mantle slash hang off. Slide slash dive behavior, I have it on slide only, because if you play with it on tap to slide, tap to dive, or dive only, it gives you delay on sliding. Well, of course, unless you're not, if you're playing on dive only, of course you can't slide, but for tap to dive and tap to slide, it gives you guys a delay. So I run slide only. But if you do want to dive, you're really giving up your slide cancel mechanic to its fullest potential. But for me, I'll recommend slide only. Plunging underwater, free. As soon as you look down, you go underwater, so that's a W setting. Parachute auto deploy, I have mine on off. Sprinting door dash, why did I say door dash? Door bash on. Ledge climb behavior movement based. Hold ADS. Sprint tactical, sprint focus. Hold equipment behavior, ADS plus melee weapon mount activation. Instant weapon mount exit delay, which means as soon as you want to go down or get out of it, you go straight ahead, so there's no delay. Tactical stance activation, ADS plus down button, or whatever you guys feel comfortable with. Interact behavior, or interact reload behavior, prioritize interact. Armor play behavior, apply all, of course. Off ADS stick swap. These don't really matter, these should be defaulted. And yeah, so that's it for the controller settings. For graphics, off on demand texture streaming, off world motion blur, off weapon motion blur, 0 film grain, depth of field. I play with it off, and I recommend for you guys to play with it off, because if you're zoomed in, you see on the pictures on the right, the right means it's on, and then the left means it's off. So you see how you could see more of your peripheral on the left side and the right side, but on the right side, if you have it on, it's more blurred. So you want to make sure this is off. Fidelity cast on, fidelity cast strength 100, field of view 120. My friend does play on 110, and because he said when he plays on 120 he can barely see the enemies, so he thinks 110 is better. I used to think the same thing until I tried 120 again, and I honestly think there's no difference for me, so I'll probably just test it around 110 through 120, find out whatever is good for you, but I like 120. First person camera movement leaves 50, third person leaves 50, inverted flashbang, this is all on you if you want to have it off, or if you have it on, it's whatever you prefer. These don't really matter. Brightness, I play on a 55 brightness. I know shadows are kind of darker, I feel like, this year, so if you don't want to have a 55, you think it's too low, maybe go 58 or 60. But if you don't want to go 55, I'd probably recommend 58 instead of 60. And yeah, that's it for that. Audio really doesn't matter, interface doesn't really matter. So yeah, those are the settings for Warzone 3. If you guys do like the settings, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna quit talking, and I'll see you guys in the next video.